There's no way you can resist the might of Spectre! No more of your evil! Holy! How can it be? My powers don't affect you!
Power alone, huh? Power alone is nothing compared with true strength!
Okay, I know it looks like I purposely saved the main villain and the poster boy for last, but this is seriously the character's alphabetical order. Seriously, look at the list. Lucky me. It's taken way longer than it should have to get here, but we're finally talking about the monkey-catching kid who started it all. Spike! He's everything you'd want in a shonen protag. Spiky hair, energetic, having the voice of a grown man even though he's like 10 years old, and of course, the determination to save the world at the drop of a hat. Or helmet in this case. With all those qualities, it's no wonder he's brought back into the playable character role again and again and again and again. They even sent him to compete in PlayStation All-Stars. Even though it obviously should have been Spectre. And in all of his adventures, he's built up a huge arsenal of gotcha gadgets, ranging from stun clubs to slingshots to teleportation nets to hula hoops that increase his speed to an exploding RC car to a boxing glove that can break through steel to all of the actual weaponry that he gets in Million Monkeys, including access to a satellite laser. And that's just his offensive capabilities. Not only is he at least on par with the ever-suffering Jimmy when it comes to durability, he's got enough mental willpower to resist Spectre's mind control. With everything Spike's packing, he's defeated Spectre at least 3 times, a massive mutated blob, and even a sentient virus that was capable of corrupting the entire digital world. For the boy who's debatably the face of the Ape Escape franchise, he'd require an opponent with that same type of notoriety. A person who could be considered the face of a different ape-based series. Or maybe not a person at all. Hold up. Before we get to the fight that I picked for Spike, I'd like to give a quick second place shout out to Spike versus Ethan from Pokemon, which I'm helping some fellow Ape Escape appreciators research for a blog, and would more than likely start a riot if I didn't at least mention it. Spike versus Ethan is a great matchup with good connections and a fight dynamic that had me hooked when I read the script. But since I wrote this segment a while before I knew the matchup existed, that won't be the main matchup that I talk about here today, despite how genuinely cool Stars made it sound in his concept. Seriously, shout out to him. He's cool. With that said, Super Monkey Ball! An adorable game series about cute monkeys that roll around narrow stages in colorful spheres collecting bananas. It's also a series that tapped into my primal rage in a way that no other series has since Mario Party. Thank goodness those GameCube controllers are so sturdy. And the monkey who's leading the steadily growing Monkey Ball pack is AiAi. He's a loving husband and father who enjoys bananas, canonically also more than his wife? What the heck? And is always ready to roll into action if someone's threatening the peace of his world. Whether it's the maniacal Dr. Bad Boon or royal marital disputes. Speaking of Super Monkey Ball Adventure, that game gives AiAi plenty more abilities than just rolling around. Granted through various chants given to AiAi by his future self. He's got chants that let him hover, chants that give his ball a boxing glove, chants that give him a speed boost, chants that turn him into a tether ball, chants that turn him invisible, chants that can teleport him to different spots. I'd say that's just about enough to rival Spike's gadgets, wouldn't you? And that durable monkey ball he always rolls around in, that'll be a challenge in and of itself. We open on a jungle island. Several monkeys walk around a small village without a care in the world. That is, until several crates fall from the sky, crashing to the ground and breaking open. Inside the crates are several different colored pants, as well as a few odd-looking helmets. A few of the denizens of Jungle Island become curious and decide to try the helmets on. And immediately, the helmeted monkeys can feel themselves becoming smarter. But before any of them get a chance to actually use said intelligence, a boy with spiky hair jumps in and starts scooping as many of the monkeys up in his trademark monkey net as he can. As the rest of the monkeys run for shelter, Spike takes a quick rest, likely commenting about how lucky it was that Natalie preemptively sent Spike to clean up another one of Jimmy's messes before it got too out of hand. Before Spike can rest for too long, AiAi, fresh off another globe-trotting adventure, rolls back into town. Seeing the villager monkeys hiding from the mysterious kid, AiAi immediately charges in, knocking Spike off his feet. Spike, angry that he missed a monkey but confused as to why it's attacking him without a helmet, readies himself for a fight! While this fight may boil down to a more complicated unstoppable force meets immovable object duel, the variety of tools and tricks both parties have would make this battle anything but standard. They've got weapons for close-up melee fights, high-speed chasing fights, long-range fights, aerial fights, even a couple of vehicular fights if you want. But throughout all of it, Spike's main focus is going to be breaking AiAi out of that darned monkey ball. With each gadget he tries, the ball just won't break, and Spike gets more and more determined to break that thing. This is where the very essence of Ape Escape comes into play. Puzzle solving. In each adventure Spike has taken part in, he's had to put his brain to work, thinking of clever ways to utilize all of his gadgets and studying the monkey's behavior in order to capture them. Even if he can't break through the ball, all he has to do is wait for a moment where AiAi opens it and take advantage of that moment, keeping the ball open and nabbing AiAi, ending the fight. Well, that's if Spike wins. Oh, Spike wins. No matter how durable that ball is, there are flaws to its design. And Spike's entire goal in each of his games is defeating and catching hundreds, if not thousands, of difficult apes. And even with all of AiAi's journeys, not only has he rarely ever had to fight, but he's never faced off against a human. Now, I know you're checking that list from earlier in the video. I know you noticed that I skipped someone, but I didn't skip him. I just wanted to save the real face of Ape Escape for last.
Oh, did you all hear that?